Hi, it's Tayla here with another video. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I want to talk about my vacation. I just went on an amazing vacation. It was crazy. We left here, went to Seattle. We stayed there at a hotel. The hotel was not that great in Seattle, especially for the price that we paid, but it was beautiful. We had an amazing dinner. Every dinner and breakfast we had was anywhere between like $50 and $100. It was insane. So then, we got into the rental car and we left from Seattle and we went down 101. Well, we thought we were. We went down the North 101, but we were trying to go down the South 101. And so, midway there, we noticed it like 3-4 hours in, and my boyfriend's like, okay, so now we need to go back. And I was like, well, that's ridiculous. We can't even see anything. It's dark. And so we went back. Ended up having to sleep in the car until like 4 a.m., 3 a.m. or something like that, until we actually went to the hotel because it took us that long to get from Seattle to Portland, Oregon, after, whole mix-up of where we were. And so finally get to the hotel, and I'm like, oh yeah, we're past this. We're gonna go back on the 101 south on the right area, except we were gonna do it right there in Portland. No, he wants to go all the way back. So we go all the way back, and we get back onto all the way back to Seattle, to where we would have went on to the South 101 instead of the North 101. And that took like 6 hours. It was it's exhausting. Finally got on there, and it was beautiful though. It was amazing. Like the entire trip, it was wow. Like breathtaking views. It was I've never seen anything like it before, because I've never been on the West Coast. I've been on the East area, but not really the West. And with the mountains and everything, it was insane. So so we started heading down, and we drive all the way from back from Seattle all the way to San Francisco. We didn't go back to Portland at that point. We just hoofed it out and went all the way. I mean, we were driving the entire day. Got some really good pictures, which I'll show some pictures at the end of the video of the vacation. It'll be on the video. And it was just breathtaking. When we got to San Francisco, oh my God. No offense if you live in San Francisco, but that estate is, yeah. It's dying or something, I don't know, because there was just homeless people everywhere, people shooting up in the middle of the streets right there in front of everyone. The traffic was confusing. There were certain areas where it was just like buses only, and you couldn't, it was just, it was invigorating. So we go all the way back from San Francisco. We get a hotel there. Hotel was, again, all our hotel rooms were like $200-$300, and that was just for the room. That doesn't include, like, in San Francisco, we had to pay for valet parking, which is an additional $50, which is crazy. Mind you, we always got to our areas at like 12 o'clock at night, so it's like we only got to hit our room from 12 to 11, so half the day, essentially. And it's just like, we got out of that state pretty quick, and we went to Los Angeles. When we got to Los Angeles, the room we got there was amazing. It was really, really nice. I loved it. And then we went for a walk and went down the streets. We got dinner. That was, I think, that place in San Francisco, not San Francisco, but Los Angeles, like, I think that was the most expensive one. It was like $200 for our dinner or something like that. It could have been San Francisco or LA, I can't remember. But, every place we went was just, yeah, it was really nice. We went from Los Angeles, California to Las Vegas, Nevada, and that was the best, like, out of the whole trip. I wish we could have just, instead of going down the 101 and doing all that stuff, we just went to Las Vegas, because it was awesome. We stayed at the Lynx Hotel and Resort, and it was right there pretty much on the strip, and it was amazing everywhere. Like, It was so crowded. There was so many people. It was insane. In our room, we could smoke. So that was like huge bonus because, you know, I smoke. And it sucks having to walk outside every time you need a cigarette in a hotel room, especially when you're paying $300 a night to stay there. That one was the best. And when we got there, it wasn't super late, so we were able to go down, the strip, and it was awesome, It was beautiful, everything was fancy, it was just amazing. And then we left, and then we went to Denver, Colorado for our last stop, which that place was the nicest out of every single place, and it was not as expensive. It was like $250 or something like that, but it was the nicest. It had the nicest TV, had this beautiful walk-in shower. It had, the bed was super comfy. The view was amazing. It was like right outside of downtown Denver. And, and there was a bar right down the street. And we went over there and went in the bar and had a few drinks. We didn't have much time because we got there at like 12 a.m. and we didn't get out of the room until like 12:45 or something like that. We had like an hour pretty much to drink. And so that's what we did. We went over there and just went out to the next, just as fast as we could. And then the night was about to end and this fight breaks out. Like, this girl is just going off on this other girl, just psh, 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 psh. This couple next to us, not couple, but these people next to us, it was these two guys and this one girl. They were kind of drunk. They freaking jumped on the floor, all three of them, because I don't know, maybe they thought it was a shooting. It's obviously not a gunshot. They just threw a table and then they started fighting. And it was funny. And so we leave, and that was pretty much it. It was pretty fun. I enjoyed it. Too bad it's over and I have to go to work again. Sucks. So I do recommend, if you ever want to do a vacation, do that vacation. Cost about $6,000. So, as far as vacations are concerned, a moderate amount, but you're getting, like, I think we were out for 9 days, I think it was. You get 9 days worth of, best hotels in the area, best food in the area, and the best views in the United States of America. It was just absolutely beautiful. It was gorgeous. And anyways, I'll go ahead and show some of those pictures, and I'll head off here. So you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.